right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash, and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and citations to the elect. This is the brother lawyer from Great Millstone, Miami, and the topic that I want to go into, man, is the importance of staying in this truth, man. The importance of keeping the faith, man. All right. More so in light of the fact that the Lord's coming with judgment, man. All right, the Lord is coming with many, many great plagues to the planet Earth. Okay, all right. Many people are getting ready to perish of famine. Wars are coming. Wars are here and they're coming. Um, Pestilences. Okay, all out chaos. Okay, so how are we gonna be able to escape these things, man? And the only way we're gonna be able to escape is if we hold the line, man. Okay, all right. If we remain in the secret place of Yahweh Shai Shai and keep the faith, man, that's the only way to make it out of here, man. Okay, and to escape these judgments, man. Okay, so hey, man, hey, that's just another reason to continue to endure, to continue to persevere, man, to continue to believe, meditate on the kingdom, and do the things that we have been commanded to do, man. Because the Lord is terrible, okay, and he's coming with ass whoopings like the world ain't never seen, man. All right, so I just want to go into that in this lesson, man. It was on my spirit. The Lord just wanted me to bring this out, so I'm bringing it out. Lord willing, it's edifying. All right, this is Second Ezra chapter 9. Okay, and matter of fact, I'll start at verse 5. Right, it says, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and works." I'm sorry, in wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs, man. All right. So, hey, the world had a beginning, okay? And this current world, this age, is going to have an end, okay? All right. This age of Esau's rulership is coming to an end, man. It's gonna go out with a bang, okay? All right. It's gonna go out with famines, okay, and great deaths, wars, okay, pestilences and plagues battering the earth, man, like the world has never seen, man. Even the things that we have seen right now, there's flooding happening in various parts of the earth, heat waves and wildfires, hurricanes that are forming, earthquakes in diverse places. There are uproars. Look, man, that stuff that we're even seeing now and have seen is gonna look like Barney and Friends and a Sesame Streets episode in comparison to what the Lord is coming with, man. Okay, people talk about how hard times are now, man, and how crazy the world has gotten, man. These people ain't seen nothing yet, man. Okay, all right, and the judgments that's coming. Hey, even we are gonna be shocked, man. In certain cases, but we have the prophecies to give us comfort and a perspective and understanding of what the Lord has going down, man. Okay, all right. Matter of fact, let's go to Second Ezra chapter 16, man. Okay, Second Ezra chapter 16. Give me one moment, real quick, man, just to give you know, just to provoke some thought, man. Okay, about what types of judgments the Lord is coming with, man. All right, so this is Second Ezra chapter 16 and right, verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days?" Okay, all right, which if Ezra is saying this, that's how you know, okay, because Ezra is a man of the Lord, man. All right, that's how you know the judgments that are coming are heavy, man. Because the prophets, when they saw a lot of these visions, like Daniel, Ezekiel, you know, Ezra, they saw these visions, and a lot of times they were sick. They were troubled in their thoughts. They were their bowel. They were sick in their bowels and stuff. Certain scriptures describe. Okay, all right, because of how drastic these calamities and these visions that they saw were. Okay, all right. So that just goes to show you, man, when these things actually begin to come to pass, man. All right, it's gonna take the world by storm, man. These people are gonna be in terror and in fear. Okay, the scriptures say, you know how the power shall stand in fear, which I have right here. You know, the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Okay, all right. Verse 18, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginnings of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, and what shall I do when these evils shall come? Okay. All right, which we've already been in the beginning of these things, man. So what about the middle and the end, right? Okay. All right. So to speak, man, you know, the things are about to get much, much worse, man. You know, in the book of Revelation, the 6th chapter, okay, it talks about you know, the I forget which horse it was, but it was the third horse. I forget the color of the horse that had a pair of balances in his hand, and you know, it goes on to talk about you know, a measure of wheat for a penny, a measure of barley for a penny, and hurt not the oil and the wine, um, which we understand is going into partially going into, you know, hyper inflation, man. Okay, it's gonna come to a point where a day's wages is only gonna be able to get you a certain amount of food. Okay, a very limited amount or source of food. Okay, that's how bad, you know, this economy is getting ready to go into a downturn, man. And you know that's going to lead to all out chaos. Second, as verse 15 talks about, you know, how a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor and shall destroy their houses with the sword for the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay, all right. So things are about to go from bad to worse for this world. Okay, it's about to get horrendous out here, man. People are getting ready to starve, okay, to death, okay? All right, cannibalism is coming back, okay? And this is not going to be something that you just see on the news of some other country, a so-called third world country, man. This stuff is going to start happening to Americans, okay? All right? You know, one of the most prosperous societies, the most prosperous kingdom that ever exists on earth is about to be overtaken by great plagues, okay? And we don't want no parts of that, man. We don't want no part, okay, of what the Lord's getting ready to dish out, man. So again, going back to the main point, this is why we gotta stay in this truth, man. Okay? All right, this is verse 19. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Okay? All right, so you know these things are gonna come, and people are gonna remain in their wickedness. All right, it says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." All right, so when there shall, you know, it's gonna be times where people gonna be thinking everything's okay, okay, all right, and everything's on the up and up, and you know things are gonna continue to get worse, which we've seen that. Okay. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Okay, letting you know that in these times to come, famine is going to be one of the main, um, you know, plagues and judgments that are going to overtake the earth, man. And the earth has a very large population. Okay, currently Esau says what it's like 8 billion. All right, which is already a whole lot of people. So when the scriptures say many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, what's many of 8 billion? Okay, that lets you know that a lot of people are getting ready to drop out here, man, for the lack of food, man, for the lack of water. Okay, and in you know that lack of resources, that scarcity of food and resources is gonna lead to what, wars breaking out, man. Okay, all right, fighting amongst these heathen nations, fighting over the earth, man, fighting over control over the resources of the earth, man. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. Okay, so it's gonna be dead bodies lying out here, man. Nobody to bury them, nobody to comfort them, man. Again, going to show you these judgments that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is getting ready to dish out. It's gonna be heavy, man. Okay, all right. So what? How are we gonna be able to escape? What's gonna be the answer? okay, to how we're gonna be able to be delivered, okay, in those days, okay, because right now everything is good, seemingly, there's a sense of normalcy and security, especially for these Americans, man, these Babylonians, okay, all right, but things are gonna get much worse, man. Okay, no matter who you vote into office, because the prophecies and the will of the Lord is what's going to stand. Okay, all right. This is going back to Second Ezra chapter 9, um, verse 7. It says, "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning." So you see that? All right, so that's how we're going to be able to be preserved, okay, and escape these perils, man. You know, by coming into and remaining in this truth, man, remaining in this faith of Yahweh Bashim Shai, continue to endure, okay. All right, because hey, look, man, Yahweh Shai said, "Watch and pray that ye may be able to escape all these things that shall come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man." We gotta remain in this faith. We gotta remain watching. We gotta remain praying. We gotta remain doing the work. Walking in the spirit. Okay, don't let the affairs of this life distract you. Okay, don't let the lust of the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes lure you. Okay, and deceive you into thinking that everything is okay and that you can put off the Lord, man. Because like Yahweh Shai said, what it's gonna come as a snare upon all those that dwell on the face of the earth, man. These judgments are getting ready to get gangster, man. I don't got no other way to say it, man. It's about to get crucial out here, man. You know? So in order for us to escape, we gotta remain in this truth, man. We gotta remain in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, abide in the vine, man. Because the Lord promised that those who remain in the faith are going to be taken care of in these times, man. You got Jake falling out. You got brothers that have women, acting out of character or whatever, bugging out, you know, bucking up against order, changing the doctrine, this, that, and the third. Hey man, they're for a very rude awakening. All you Fallout boys and girls, man. Okay, you are in for a very very rude awakening from Yahweh Shai, Shai, man. Okay, all right. The Lord's gonna come upon you with these judgments unaware, man. In your security, you shall be destroyed, man. Okay. All right. Hey, this is Isaiah chapter 65. Okay. And verse 11, right? It says, "But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain." This is talking about the rebellious of our people, man. All right, those who are in the world and those who have came into the knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai, but because they were not of the Lord, they went back into the world, man. Okay, they looked back, man. All right, they drew back. Okay, we don't want to be drawing back. I'm telling you, man, we don't want to be drawing back, man. Okay, you ain't missing out on the world. Okay, you ain't missing out on these women. You're not missing out on no money. You're not missing out on some great pleasurable experiences out in this world. You're not missing out on anything but death and destruction, man. Okay, all right. Even if we have to be martyrs in this faith for the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which the scriptures do go into that, we still have hope of resurrection and immortality, man. Okay, and being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, part of that first resurrection, man. Okay, all right. Even in that case scenario, but these people out in the world, man, they're done, man. Okay, these celebrities, social media influencers, podcast niggas, or whatever. Okay, trying to live it up in this world, man. Trying to chase the bag, the regular everyday, Jake in America, man. Trying to go after the ways of this world, man. They're finished. Okay, all right. A lot of them are gonna die, man. Horrible, grievous deaths. Okay, all right. It says, Verse 11, Isaiah 65 and 11, it says, "But ye are they that forsake the Lord, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that troop, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword." So you got Jake that has gone out, or that has forsaken the Lord and chosen the ways of this world, man. Okay? All right. So therefore, when the wars come, when you got troops up and down the streets, man, tanks up and down the streets, they're gonna be taken. Okay? All right. It says, "Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter." Okay. So it's gonna be mass death out here. Mass death. This is what's prophesied in the Bible, man. The Lord is not playing, man, and we see in the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai come to pass. Where the events that are taking place on the earth is the will of the Lord coming to pass, man. Okay, it's not just happening, by coincidence, man. Okay, it says, "Because when I called, ye did not answer; when I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not." Okay, so let's continue to choose the things wherein the Lord delights in, man. Okay, so we don't get dealt with, man. All right. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord God: Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit," man. Okay. So the Lord's gonna let the wicked of our people starve to death, thirst to death. Okay, be ashamed. Okay, for choosing the ways of this world, man. This is why we gotta choose the ways of the Lord, man. This is why we gotta stay in the faith. Okay, all right, because the judgments that are coming are gonna be horrendous, man. This is gonna be terrible judgments, man. Going back to 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 9, it says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments." Oh my goodness, man. Dwell in torments, man. All right? They're going to be stuck in the famine, not being able to do nothing about it, man. You know? They're going to be stuck in these wars, man. All this chaos that's coming. Esau's going to present the sea hip as a means or a solution, right? And they're going to take that thinking that they good, and they still going to die of famine, yo. They're still going to starve to death, man. Okay, they're still gonna be caught up out here in these judgments and seditions out here, man. They still gonna get got. A lot of them are gonna die in the wars, man. You know, it's gonna get major out here, man. These judgments the Lord got is gonna be horrible, man. Scriptures say horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation, man. It is of utmost importance that we remain in this truth, man. Okay, we are not missing out on anything. We don't need to go out and dibble and dabble in some shit in the world. We don't need to do none of that shit, bro. Okay, of course we have our liberty and our leisure. Okay, but that whole going back into the world shit and lusting after the world, and I could have did this and I could have been that, all that bullshit, that's out the window, man. Okay, because any other way of life, any other path we would have went down outside this truth would have led to death. Okay, all right. It says, "For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that love my law while they yet had liberty, and when they had yet and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it, the same shall know it after death by pain." Okay. All right. So the wicked are gonna have to find out the hard way, man. All right, we're gonna have to find out through the nuclear missiles blowing them away, man. That's a terrible judgment, man. Okay, that's a terrible judgment. Matter of fact, there's a day that cometh that shall burn as an oven, man. Malachi chapter 4, verse 1, it says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble." You heard that, man? "And the days that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch." Okay, so the wicked are gonna burn in this fire, man. That's a horrible way to go out, man. "Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes," man. Okay? The scriptures say, "By the fire and by his sword shall the Lord plead with all flesh. The slain of the Lord shall be many." You know? It's gonna be ugly, man. We don't want no parts of that, man. We want to stay right where we at. Okay? All right? We have every reason. We got the promises of the kingdom, which are beautiful. All right? And it's not because you got Jake that'll be like, "Well, you guys talk about reincarnation. The wicked of our people gonna come back anyway. So what's the point?" Well, the point is you want to escape the second death. You want to escape the famine that's going to lead up to the second death, man. You want to miss out on this judgment, man, and you want to be a part of the first fruits to partake of the kingdom of Yahweh Shai, man. You want to be one of the joint heirs of Yahweh Shai, okay? All right, because that crowning ceremony is only going to happen one time, man. All right, being changed from these vile bodies to be fashioned like unto the glorious body. That's only going to be happening one time. Being changed in the twinkling of an eye. That's going to happen one time. Being able to come off the chariots and go out and execute judgment, man, on this wicked world, man, on these heathen, man, and subdue the nations, man, and establish the kingdom from ground up. That's only going to happen one time. Okay? So that's that's enough reason right there, man. Okay? There's going to be a different glory that's going to come upon those who endure unto the end. Rather than just be born in the kingdom because you had to die on this side as a wicked ass nigga, man. All right? So that's enough reason right there. But also another reason is these judgments. The Lord not playing, man. When the scriptures say the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, yo. That's real, yo. That's facts, man. Okay? Hey, Malachi chapter 4, verse 2, it says, "But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall." Okay? So, hey, those that fear the Lord, when Yahweh Shai comes back, it's going to be a joy unto us, the Lord willing, man. All right? The Lord's going to come back and change our bodies. We're gonna be partakers of the kingdom, okay? All right, joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, okay? All right, and we're going to be able to witness the destruction of the wicked, man, rather than have to be partakers of the judgment of the wicked, man. I also wanted to get this scripture, Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." Okay, so yeah, man, we know famine is coming, Jacob's trouble is coming, mass death is coming. We want to escape that. That's why we got to continue to endure. Point blank, period. We don't want no smoke with the Lord, man. Okay? All right? Fire and brimstone is on the way. We don't want no smoke. We don't want no problems, man. All right? We don't want no problems, man. Real talk, man. The Lord is terrible. All right, Psalm 91 and 1, it says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings thou shalt trust. His truth shall be thy shield and thy buckler." Okay, so being in the secret place of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to protect us from the snares of Esau, our enemy. Okay, all right, it's going to protect us from the destruction. Okay, "Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day, which is going into the missiles, nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shall thou behold it and see the reward of the wicked, man. Okay, so the Lord's getting ready to drop thousands upon thousands of people, man. Okay, we want to miss out on all of that, man. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. Okay, so we want to miss out on these judgments, man. We want to be in the inner sanctum of the Lord, man. All right, we want to have that hedge about us, man, to be protected from the dangers and the evils that's going to be out here, man. Okay, all right, ultimately be delivered from that destruction. Okay, Isaiah chapter 26 and 20. It says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpast. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. Okay? The Lord is going to come with his mighty angels, man. Yahweh Shai, man. He's going to send his son back to bring judgment upon the earth for their iniquity, man. Okay? The wickedness of this world is getting ready to have the Lord's getting ready to have a showdown, man. A final showdown, a final, you know, fisticuff, however you want to say it, man. All right, with wickedness, man, and he gonna knock them out, man. He gonna knock them all the way out, man. All right, it says the earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her slain, man. Scriptures talk about how the slain of the Lord shall be from at that day from one end of the earth to the other end of the earth, man. That's a lot of death. That's a lot of bloodshed, man. We don't want no parts of that, man. We want no smoke at all. Yeah, how about me? I was shy. Please keep the spirit upon us to endure. Okay? So stay in this faith, man. Flee youthful lust. Mortify your members. Pray. Okay? Count the cost. Be a brother. Walk in the spirit. Okay? Bible Kashaya, how about me? I was shy. May the Lord keep us, you know. May the Lord keep us until the end. All right. If we continue to persevere, he said that he would. That's why we gotta stay. We gotta stay right where we're at, man. We gotta abide in the vine, man, so that we don't have to be partakers of this judgment, so that we can be hidden from the days of the Lord's wrath, man. Hidden from his indignation, you know. So, that's all I gotta bring out, man. Lord willing, it was edifying. I know I was a little bit of here, a little bit of there, man. But it was just on my spirit, man. Stay in the truth, man. Let's keep doing this work, man. Let's keep loving the Lord. Keep loving one another, man, and just endure. Hey, the Lord ain't playing, man. All right. So yeah, man. Shalom.